Hey, and we're back, baby. I think. I don't know. So it looks like the same shit happened, man. I can't play Goosebumps. I can't play Are You Afraid of the Dark? I basically can't play anything where the lead actor is under the age of like 14 or 15. So that's kind of weird. But whatever. I guess that basically X's out every nostalgic horror thing from childhood, except for the shit we watched that we weren't supposed to watch, like Tales from the Crypt. So we'll keep that going. Hopefully y'all can continue to join back in. I can't even see the OBS yet. Hold on.
Get 6 pieces of original recipe, 4 extra crispy chicken, 3 home-style sides, and 3 flaky biscuits for only $7.99. Or feed a big family with a KFC 10-piece feast. There's fast food, then there's KFC.
Rated M for mature.
Hey, Nappy back in the motherfucking building. What up, homie? What up, big dog? Alright, let's do this. Let me get the right pin. Select stream. Matt Nye Halloween stream part 2. Part deuces. Yeah, man, that was annoying, dog. So basically, we can't watch Are You Afraid of the Dark, which is pretty fucking lame. But that's okay. We'll start watching some more Tales from the Crypt, because for the most part, it's all adults in that show. I respect and appreciate what they're doing, man. I mean, you know, somebody's live streaming some weird shit with kids that should be cut off immediately, but there should at least be a human that comes in and checks it. Number one, in case they gotta call the fucking cops and send somebody to wherever that motherfucker's streaming. And number two, in case they're just watching fucking Goosebumps or fucking Are You Afraid of the Dark, and then don't kick them off the fucking stream. But whatever, I ain't YouTube. So welcome back, everybody. Let me throw some lights on in this bitch so the quality's better.
From the Crypt. Welcome back, Spurts fans, to Game 7 of the world's scaries. It's the Fright Socks versus the Boo Jays. I'm your announcer, Vin Scully. Can the Sox keep their winning streak alive? That's a big question today. Wait a minute. Looks like there's going to be a pitching change. The Jays are bringing in their Rock Ender. And while they do that, we'll take another look at the defense. We have Ooze on first.
Hopefully everybody will join back in. We got Nappy in the building. That's all that matters right now, man. Come kick it with me, bro.
A young lady
kick it with me while we watch some shit.
Who's pretty fond of diamonds herself and doesn't mind a little squeeze play to get them. I call it till death do we part.
Some food stuck in my toofuses. John Stamos is in this bitch. Uncle, what was his name in that show again? Uncle Jesse. Uncle Jesse in that bitch. I think people are texting me the other shit. Yeah, I know. Co-produced by AJ Katz. Hey, yo, it's me, AJ Katz. I produced an episode of fucking Tales from the Crypt.
Please.
He's probably his first fucking line. Hey, at the bar. I co-produced Tales from the Crypt. You remember that show?
That new kid throws a mean look.
Uncle Jesse was a cool uncle we all want. For real, man.
New Jersey, Westfield, I think.
Everyone wanted. But in reality, you don't want that as an uncle, bro. Every girl you bring home as you get older, they're going to be jumping on Uncle Jesse.
Yeah?
I'm sorry, Uncle Jesse. I love you, man. You gotta get the fuck out of here, bro. My girlfriend's coming over.
If you would. Don't worry, you ain't gonna fight.
Go to the movies, Uncle Jesse.
He's so kind.
Don't make me do this.
Oh, that took a turn.
A heavy bastard.
We missed something. Bro, this show loves, like, bodies being carried to the fucking, to a grave. That's like...
Alright, here's good.
girls in danger of possible sexual fucking assault and bodies being drugged to the grave is basically every Tales from the Crypt episode so far.
This thing better have a good edge on it. You know, if my chiropractor knew I was doing this, he'd kill me. Forget about it.
Forget about it. Hey, I'm gonna cut up a body over here.
Okay.
I'm cutting this guy up over here.
This way.
That is not mob rules. You don't make a bitch watch as you cut her dude up. That's fucked up. Unless they're both involved in some crime against him. I guess if they're both involved, she might have tried to steal some shit.
He said he loved me.
Philip back
Sure
in this
he did,
bitch. I'm sure he did, man. This guy's just a professional. It's not personal.
Are those real? Oh, wife, she loves diamonds.
Rob her after
get
you
the
shoot
scene?
her, bro. Don't let her go through a robbery while you're.
Why don't you take it off from me, man? Please.
Just making her go through all that.
Cigarettes?
Oh, the classic. And this is where it all began.
You want a duck?
Sometimes I wish I lived back in the day just so I could go to a bar or something and hear this kind of music. You know what I mean?
Would you care for anything else?
Some bitch singing over a piano and shit.
Would you care for anything?
They don't do that no more, man. They just play some garbage ass fucking music through some loud ass
You're
speakers.
very pretty.
So yesterday I was talking to my buddy and we kind of got
Lucille
into it over the
is
dumbest
very
reason.
pretty,
Maybe we could settle argument. Mark Myers.
The customers think
She does a good Chucky, Royal Rumble, who wins? Ooh, that's tough,
Do you
bruh.
think
Okay,
Lucille
let's
is pretty?
hold on. That's tough. I like this. That's a Halloween discussion. Let's get into that, bruh. Let's get into that. All right. Hey, chat. I hate saying that. It feels weird, but nah, fam. Feel free to jump in with your suggestions. Who would win in a Royal fucking Rumble? Jason Voorhees, Chucky, or Mike Myers? So, Chucky's the wild card because he's small. You know what I'm saying? And he don't really die. But Jason don't really die. As fucking tough and... Wait, Mike Myers doesn't really die either, right? He kind of... Does Mike Myers come back supernaturally? I forgot. Or is he just hard to kill? Bro, we gonna get into this for real, bro. Here's what we gonna do. You just turn this into some shit. Let's do our research on each of these motherfucking characters real quick. We gonna break this motherfucker down. Alright. Character break. I bet this exists. Some nerd fucking did this. I guarantee it. Character breakdown. Well, no, it'd be Michael Myers. Mike Myers is fucking Austin Powers. Michael Myers. Guarantee this shit exists. Analyzing evil Michael Myers. Boom.
Welcome everyone to the 10th episode of Analyzing Evil.
Alright, this is getting
Today's
deep.
video features Michael Myers, the enigmatic force of evil known in the credits of the early films in the series as The Shape.
No, he's definitely supernatural, right? Because he drowned, right? You know, hold on, I'm remembering now. The first movie he drowned, and he wasn't even in the movie. His mom was killing everybody, right? And then at the end of that movie, mom is dead. They escape on the boat, and then the Jason as a little boy jumps out and pulls them into the water. So that's him. No, hold on. That was not. That was Jason. Let's go back. That was Jason. Michael Myers went to a mental hospital, was trying to kill his sister. All right, let's keep it moving.
Come across a lot of difficulties when deciding how to approach this.
I'm gonna say right now, with what I think I know, I'm gonna say Mike Myers is the one that gets murked first, because I think he's just a badass psychopath. But Jason is a supernatural badass psychopath, and Chucky can't really be killed. Just like Jason can't really be killed. So I think Mike Myers is done. He's probably just as strong as Jason, just as scary. Jason's probably even a little stronger. I'm gonna say Mike Myers dies first, but let's keep going.
Currently, there are 4 distinct timelines in the Halloween
This is fun,
universe
actually. I
to
like
pull
this.
from, and each of them have their pros and cons as far as adding to the character of Michael. The sequel timeline, consisting of Halloween 1 and 2, and 4 through 6, provide a bit of backstory as far as explaining why Michael does what he does, with the sixth film taking it to the next level by showing us that Michael is a tool of a cult and is under a curse, forcing him to kill his family and explaining the origin of his evil. The H2O timeline attempts to go back to Michael's roots, ditching a lot of the supernatural aspects of the first timeline in favor of Michael being
so there
portrayed,
was some
forcing him to
supernatural
kill
shit,
why Michael
and then they
does
made
what
it
he
more
does.
more.
With the sixth film taking it to the next level by showing us that Michael is a tool of a cult and is under a curse.
Well, that's the sixth
Backstory as
film,
far
they
as explaining why Michael does what he does. With the sixth film taking it to the next level by showing us that Michael is
right at the
Halloween 1 and 2 and 4 through 6 provide a bit of backstory as far as explaining why Michael does what he does. With the sixth film taking it to the next level by showing us that Michael is a tool of a cult and is under a curse, forcing him to kill his family and explaining the origin of his evil.
That's that jump the
The
shark
H2O timeline attempts to go back to Michael's roots, ditching a lot of the supernatural aspects of the first timeline in favor of Michael being portrayed as more of an unknown evil who revels in not only the kill, but the fear he inflicts upon his victims. The Rob Zombie films portray Michael in an alternate scenario where Michael's home life and upbringing is drastically different from the other timelines, showing that his transformation into a beast begins through troubling behavior at an early age. Lastly, the newest timeline, the one comprised only of the first Halloween film and the 2018 film, keep Michael closer to what John Carpenter intended when he created the first Halloween film.
Which was what?
In this timeline, Michael embodies the moniker of the Shape quite well, remaining an unknown evil that terrorizes the populace of Haddonfield for no discernible reason other than being the town he's familiar with. But with the exception of the Rob Zombie films, each timeline does have one thing in common, and that's the first film, and two of the timelines contain the second film as well. It's for this reason that I want to use this video as a baseline to refer back to for potential future videos on each of the timelines.
I love how this guy's taking it so seriously, like it's like a real
themes that more or less
shit.
stay with Michael throughout each timeline that are present within the first two films. Now, with that out of the way, let's establish a few things right off the bat about Michael. What do these two films tell us about Michael Myers? Let's look at the physical and vocal aspects of Michael. Michael never says a word in these films, and with the exception of a few minor grunts of pain, he makes no noise at all. His face is shown only briefly in a struggle with Laurie, but other than that, he remains masked throughout the entirety of each film. The mask is central to his character, showing us a faceless evil that has no emotion, only the blank stare of a plain white mask, leaving the man beneath it a mystery.
I forgot they showed his
His
face.
physique and abilities embody what a monster should be, an unstoppable force that knows no limits. He can perform feats of superhuman strength, such as when he lifts Bob in the first film with one hand, driving his knife deep into his body with such force that it impales him
I've been
onto the pantry
lifted by
doors.
by my neck by
He's
one
also
hand
near
by
immortal
somebody who's
and
having a
impervious to
mental
almost all
breakdown.
manner of harm.
And
the only thing capable of
that's
stopping
why I feel like if he's
him being
mentally
to
ill
incinerate
and
him.
can't control his
Overall, Michael's appearance is quite simple,
his like
and his capabilities
not
do a
testosterone,
good
his
job of
adrenaline,
portraying him as a
that's
monstrous human
somewhat
being.
realistic.
Now, the other thing we need to establish from these films is a simple question. Why? Why does Michael Myers kill in the way he does? This is a tricky subject to speak on, as there is no clear answer.
I think we got the background as far as they tried to go supernatural, but the canon storyline is he's just a mental fucking psycho killer, right? So I'm saying Michael Myers is getting murked by Jason and Chucky for sure. Now let's see. I know pretty much everything about Chucky, and I think I know everything about Jason. I'm gonna say Jason, homie. Yeah, he's doing it like, hey, Death Dealer, what's up, homie? I think Michael's just really hard to kill. Yeah, man. I think my buddy said Jason, but I don't think he gives Chucky enough credit. So, yeah, like I said, Mike Myers is done. He's getting murked because he's like as tough as Jason, but he can be killed. So he's getting that, like that bullet that flew him out the window, Jason would have ate that shit, laughed at it, and he killed everybody in that house. So, yeah, Mike Myers is dead. Now, honestly, I think I have to give it to Jason, bro, because at the end of the day, Chucky's a doll, and his evil spirit lives in the doll. And I feel like Jason could just pick up the doll and just start ripping him to shreds. So even if Chucky stayed alive, because he's pretty much unkillable, he would be alive in hundreds of little doll pieces. And I think that'd be it. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's how they killed him in one of the movies. They had him in the toy factory and they disassembled him. So I'm gonna have to, bruh. fam, I love you, and I got your back. But I think I'm gonna go with your boy on this one, man. I'm gonna say Jason. I think Jason would literally lift Chucky up immediately and just start tearing him to shreds, just instantly. That's it, done. Chucky couldn't do that to Jason. Chucky could stab at Jason, but Jason been stabbed, shot. The fuck is Chucky gonna do to Jason, bro? Chucky's a bad motherfucker, bro. But I think, and this is, hold on, let me go back though. This is only if Jason and Chucky go like confront each other. If Chucky does his little, I don't know, that's different, because he could just be doing that all day, doing his little shit. But I think even then, Jason is just gonna chuck that lift him. Chucky's gonna run by ready to fucking get him, and Jason's just gonna lift his ass up. Done. So you're siding with my buddy and going Jason. Okay, traitor. I thought we fam, I'm sorry, bro. Like, just think about what I'm saying, man. Like, if Chucky could stay in the shadows the whole time and not be seen by Jason, I give it to Chucky. But even then, I don't see Jason not ripping that motherfucker out up by his arm and ripping him apart. Freddy Krueger kills everybody, bro. Freddy Krueger kills everybody because everyone has to fucking sleep. Freddy Krueger is like a cheat code. You can't beat Freddy Krueger. If you're alive, you gotta sleep. You can't kill him in the dream. You gotta kill him in real life. How are you gonna bring him out? Freddy's fucking everybody up. Unless because Jason's dead, he doesn't sleep. So now, boom. So now, okay. Now maybe those two can go against each other. And Chucky's a doll with a spirit, so he doesn't sleep. Hold on. Mike Myers still dead because he's crazy. He's alive though. He's got to sleep. And I think if Freddy goes up to Jason, the same shit that happened to Chucky would happen to Jason. I think would happen to Freddy Krueger. Jason would just start ripping his arms off and just tearing him to shreds. Because Freddy Krueger, wasn't he just like a child molester? Or no. I think in the first movie he was, and then later they made him that he wasn't. He was wrongfully accused. But either way, he's just a fucking groundskeeper. Putting a groundskeeper against a demon that has come back from hell. He's been murking motherfuckers since he was a little baby demon. Right, even if you kill him, he reincarnates in a dream. Yeah, man, you can't kill. The only thing, you know what, bro? Freddy Krueger versus Jason. If Jason don't sleep, it'd be a stalemate. They just would never meet each other. They'd just both be waiting. All right, I think we handled that. If y'all got more questions, that was fun. We can dive into some shit. That was kind of cool. We could look more into Chucky and shit. You want to analyze evil with Chucky? We can keep this going, man. Fuck it. Let's see if I'm right. Let's see Chucky. Chucky character breakdown. I wonder if it's gonna be the same guy taking it seriously. I bet it is. This guy's definitely taking it. He's got the whole timeline. Analyze an evil Chucky. You know what, bro? I like this guy. Shout out to this dude. The Vile Eye.
Hello, everyone.
I like that that concept for a show, like analyzing evil.
Featuring Chucky.
That's pretty
from the
fucking
Child's
dope.
Play franchise. It's October, so that means it's time for a
Hey,
whole
my
host of horror
balded
themed villains to get
bearded-
their time
my
to shine in
balded
this
bearded
series.
brother.
And we have a great one for you in this episode. Charles Lee Ray, otherwise known as Chucky. Chucky has become one of the most iconic
yeah,
slasher
Charles Lee
villains
Ray
ever
was the
created.
serial killer.
And while he isn't as complex or intricate as some villains out there, as with Child's Play, we're given a heap of horror-filled fun that has stood the test of time to become one of the most beloved aspects of the horror film genre. And I'll be interested to see what you all think of my
Yeah, man.
assessment
No,
of Chucky.
Nappy, this is
So
cool,
please
bro.
don't
You
hesitate to let me know down
gave
below.
us like a mission for
Now,
this.
Chucky is one
for
of the
this
scariest
episode. I
inanimate
love it.
objects ever animated. But you know what else is scary? Carrying around an overburdened, time-worn, and posture-destroying old-school wallet for years at a time. And if you want to finally upgrade your wallet to the
Fuck you,
21st
bro. We
century,
ain't gonna do your ass
excellent
on
design
here.
offers.
Let's keep it
You
moving.
can. Charles Lee Ray, otherwise known as Chucky, has always been a bit. Born on May 1st, 1958 in Hackensack, New Jersey, Charles, from what
Hackensack.
limited information we're given
I'm
about
from
his early
Hackensack.
life, seems to have had a fairly average, middle-class American childhood. He grew up in a nice house with two
Pinhead
parents who
versus
loved
Freddy
him,
Krueger
which, as
would be
many
a
of
good
you will
fight.
know, is quite
Yeah,
the
how did
rarity for a
Pinhead
person who
work
ends up
again?
becoming a serial killer.
I
In
remember
Charles'
he had
case, though,
pins
the
in his
catalyst
head.
for his transformation into a killer
You think
wasn't
it was
some
like
form
supposed
of
to be like
trauma,
an ancient
but an
evil?
unusual
Man, it's
fixation
been a,
that
bruh,
went
I haven't
unchecked.
seen Pinhead
On
in
Halloween
so
night in
fucking
1965,
long. I
we
damn
see
near
that
forgot
Charles
about
received
him.
an apple with a razor blade in it
That's old
while he was
school.
out trick-or-treating. After inspecting it and cutting his finger, Charles, fascinated by the blood
You
coming
know
out
what?
of his
If I've
cut,
already answered
decided
that question and we want to move on to that one, let's do Pinhead breakdown. Because I actually don't remember anything about Pinhead. I remember like in one of them there was a museum, or there was like they were college kids doing some museum shit. Right? Something like that, and they opened the box and Pinhead came out. I don't know.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the remastered version of the 8th episode of Analyzing Evil, featuring Pinhead, or the Hell Priest, from the Hellraiser franchise. Now, fair warning before we get started, this is going to be a lengthy introduction, but I promise it's both important and worth listening to, so I'd advise you not to skip ahead. 3 years ago, I decided to dedicate the month of October to horror villains.
Welcome to it, Dave. Right now we're playing a little game, bro. We're gonna look through some scary characters, and then decide who would beat the shit out of the other in a fight. Shout out to Nappy K for coming up with the idea. And right now we're doing Pinhead versus Freddy Krueger. And I don't really remember much about Pinhead, or really Freddy Krueger's past, so we're gonna look into it.
Michael Myers and John Kramer. However, I was much too busy back then to give those 4 characters the love and attention they deserved, and so I left many things out of those videos to compensate for my lack of time. Well, this year I had made a plan to revamp these 4 videos as bonus videos alongside your regularly scheduled Analyzing Evil episode.
49-minute version. We ain't gonna do all that. Hellraiser explained. All right, that should be easy. 9 minutes. This is probably like the 90s horror movie I remember the least. I remember like, and I think it's because of shit like that. I think all of that like fake CGI kind of just made me not like it as much. Because I remember not loving it as much as a kid, as much as I like Jason and Freddy Krueger. Chucky scared the fucking shit out of me. Something about a little thing with a knife was just super fucking scary. Chucky, Pet Sematary, just little things with sharp objects are terrifying. Like if I have a kid and it's late at night and I hit the corner and he's like holding scissors or something, I'm punting that little kid. Fuck away from me, kid.
In the further regions I experience demons to some, angels to others.
Based on his novel The Hellbound Heart, Hellraiser is a 1987 horror film directed by Clive Barker. Full of intrigue, it's a disturbing tale of a man pulled to the brink of death and a woman who will stop at nothing to bring him back. Hey guys, what's happening? Nihat here with Film and Comics Explained. And as heavily requested, today we're exploring Hellraiser. The depravity-driven antagonists of Hellraiser are extra-dimensional beings formerly known as the Cenobites, clothed in black leather that often fuses through their skin in gruesome fashion. So a group of members of the Order of the Gash, a religion that praises sadomasochistic suffering. They are originally humans, but each became corrupted by their perversion and hedonism, eventually transforming them into their demonic forms. Immediately identifiable due to his towering height and grid-like pattern of metal nails sticking out his head, the leader of the Cenobites goes by many names, but is best known as Pinhead.
We'll tear your soul apart.
Pinhead is usually accompanied by 3 associates, each one named after their distinct disfigurement.
I guess that makes sense.
This includes the Chatterer, Butterball, and the Female, all of whom inhabit a hell realm that exists between dimensions, commonly referred to as the Labyrinth. Although they're trapped there for all time, they can be brought to Earth through the means of an insidious gold and black puzzle box. Known as the Lament Configuration, the box is notoriously difficult, but once solved, it is said to bestow great pleasure. However, that twisted pleasure is actually revealed to be extreme pain at the hands of the Cenobites.
Yeah, obviously. Pleasure by people that like to stick pins in their face. It would be fun.
It's a waste of good suffering.
That kind of shit.
As seen throughout the series, their leader Pinhead is an intelligent and exceptionally calculated extra-dimensional killer whose proclivity for inflicting pain knows no bounds. In addition to summoning his signature hooks and chains, he can also distort reality and teleport at will, provided it's within the limits of the Lament Configuration. When summoned by the puzzle box, Pinhead and the other Cenobites can pull victims into the labyrinth where other monsters and creatures wait for their prey, including a creature known as the Engineer.
I don't remember any of this shit.
When it comes to weaknesses, they're essentially unkillable. In addition to having toughened bodies, they're unable to feel pain, having transcended sensory input during their transformation. And, ultimately, the only method of defeating the Cenobites is through banishment, which requires the reversal of the Lament Configuration. The movie kicks off with Sean Chapman's Frank Cotton striking up a deal with a merchant.
Alright, well I'm going to say right now, one advantage I think that Freddy Krueger has is Freddy Krueger can't be killed. They can be banished if you figure out the puzzle. Freddy Krueger can hang out in Dream World all motherfucking day and spend all day every day figuring out the puzzle and then just make it happen in real life, I guess, at some point. So I'm gonna say Freddy Krueger might have the hand up right now, but it looks like they're both like beings that exist in another dimension, right? Where Freddy Krueger exists in dreams, and this motherfucker exists in some weird hell-like dimension. Let's keep it going. Let's see what happens.
Purchasing a puzzle box.
I'm leaning towards Freddy Krueger right now.
Pleasures. Returning home from his trip abroad, Frank goes to the attic and...
Then again, I don't know. This is a demonic being that's been this... I don't know. They're both basically the same fucking character in a weird way.
...surrounds himself with candles, attempting to unlock the box's inner secret. Upon its successful completion, the box unleashes a torrent of hooks and chains, tearing his body apart.
Gremlins scared you, dog? I love Gremlins as a kid,
Frank's brother Andrew Robinson's Larry and his second wife Julia, played by Claire Higgins, move in, hoping to settle down and patch up their strained marriage. Despite them persistently asking, Larry's daughter Kirsty refuses to live with them, demanding her independence and showing obvious annoyance for her stepmother. And for good reason. The rooms are in utter disrepair,
so I feel like was the puppet master related to Pinocchio's
reminiscing
revenge?
About their relationship prior to her marriage.
Like, was that?
Larry
I wonder
then
if that
cuts
was
his
a
hand
sequel.
on a rusty
We're gonna have to
nail,
look at
and
that
the blood
after.
is absorbed by a tiny heart beneath the floorboards, resurrecting Frank in an utterly grotesque display of body horror. Later that night, Julia discovers Frank half alive in the attic, who demands her help with his full revitalization. While Kirsty begins to have bad dreams and worries for her father's safety, Julia picks up a side gig as a serial killer, luring men back to the house and killing them, enabling Frank to siphon their life force. Before long, Larry grows suspicious of Julia and tells his daughter to keep an eye out. After her shift at a pet store, where she's forced to kick out a disturbed customer who won't stop eating crickets, Kirsty stops by her father's house and sees Julia with another man. Sneaking in to investigate, she's attacked by the slimy and blood-drenched Frank, but distracts him and escapes by throwing the puzzle box out of the window.
Are you alright?
Waking up in a hospital just a few hours later, and desperate for answers, she solves the box, summoning the Cenobites. At first, they're thrilled to have a new subject, but soon grow angry when Kirsty explains that Frank had finessed them. In exchange for her life, Kirsty promises to coerce Frank into confessing his trickery.
Supposing he had escaped us,
what kind of fucking trade is that?
I can please you now!
Take my life and prove this guy's a liar? Fuck out of here.
Arriving back at the house, she encounters Frank, who's killed her father. In the ensuing struggle, he accidentally stabs Julia and admits the truth behind his resurrection, unknowingly damning himself to the wicked machinations of Pinhead. Despite doing as they asked, the Cenobites continue to pursue Kirsty, but she's able to recover the box and reverse its steps, sealing Pinhead and the rest of the Cenobites back inside.
Gotcha. Yeah, see that? Those kind of graphics would have fucked it up for me.
Kirsty and her boyfriend then burn the box in the fiery rubble, which is recovered by the mysterious cricket-eating drifter from earlier, who then transforms into a winged beast. Who knew? The puzzle box is then seen in the hands of the original seller, waiting to be sold to an unfortunate soul.
Clive Barker is a phenomenon, an award-winning short...
Alright, that's enough of that. I say Freddy Krueger just based on the fact that this movie sucks. Alright. Let's see, what do y'all think? Freddy is the GOAT. Yeah, man, I don't know, bro. That was the most convoluted ass fucking story. Like, that was a lot, and it was a lot of dumb shit. I wasn't with it. Ain't that odd, though? I wasn't scared by Friday the 13th or Halloween. Just something about gremlins, bro. I get it. I mean, it's kind of like the Chucky shit. They're small. There's a lot of them. They're like partying. There's the one with titties. It's like, what do I think? I'm kind of attracted, but I'm definitely not. You know, fucks you up as a kid. I'm with you, bro. I got you, dog. Alright, I want to look at the Puppet Master because I remember that movie and I don't remember that movie. Kind of like Pinhead. Puppet Master. I feel like this was related to Pinocchio's Revenge, but it might not. It might be his own thing. Alright, oh no, this is it. Nah, this wasn't related to Pinocchio. Oh, but that's why I was Puppet Master 4. I was like, I remember I remember seeing the box in like the horror section in like Blockbuster and shit. You know what, man? Let's watch a fucking horror movie. Let's watch a good horror movie. What horror movies that we got that are old? We were talking about the Puppet Master, talking about Pinhead. I definitely don't want to watch that shit. Let's see like some old fucked up shit. Let's do Last House on the Left. Full. Y'all remember that? That's like one of the most fucked up movies. This is like the beginning of the. It's one of the first. What's that shit called? Slasher movies.
You think she's the only kid to reach?
Yeah, let's do it. Y'all want to do this? Last House on the Left. If y'all know that podcast, Last Podcast on the Left, that's like what they named it after. I'm pretty sure. This was like the start of Wes Craven scaring motherfuckers. Pretty sure Wes Craven did Freddy Krueger, right? Or no, he did Scream. What else did he do? Whatever, don't matter. I feel like he did People Under the Stairs also. I love that fucking movie.
Hello, Cassie.
Actually, I almost want to say People Under the Stairs.
Hello
This
there.
movie's almost too disturbing.
Now, let's see.
If they got this
looks
one,
like
we're gonna
they're-
watch this. This is way better. Motherfucker. Of course they don't. Alright. Last House on the Left. Fuck it. Yo, I remember the Omen,
Hello,
dog. That
Jesse.
was the one with
Hiya,
the little
girl.
boy is like the
Hello
devil.
there.
That shit scared me when I was a
Ow,
kid.
see.
I remember that shit. Or it freaked me out a little bit.
Looks like Mary's getting cards from half the civilized world.
If I remember, he like had it, like he made a chandelier drop
Collingwood?
on his mom's head or some
Mary
shit like that.
Collingwood? Mary Collingwood? You think she's the only kid to reach the age of 17? Of course, she is about the prettiest face I've ever seen.
From my little knowledge in horror movies and shit, this is one of the first real fucked up slasher movies that pretty much started all of them. I think it's just about some fucked up people barging in there. Hey, he did it! Oh wait, hold on. Let's get out of here. I forgot there's probably gonna be a lot of titties in that movie, so we're just gonna get out of that before I get fucking kicked out from my fucking stream again. My bad, y'all. Damn, horror movies all have titties, don't they? Oh shit, Amityville. Let's get it. Now this shit scared the fucking shit out of me. And I read the book when I was younger. This is a movie right here, and I don't think there's titties in it. So sad, but best for the stream. Wait, is this the second Amityville? Fuck it. When an antique clock brought home from Amityville begins to warp reality. Hold on, I want the original Amityville. 79, yeah, let's get it.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name
Unless
on
they
it,
have a 90.
just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform.
Oh, that's probably the one we're just...
Describe what you want, and watch it take shape.
Oh no, that's a minute long. Alright, fuck it. We'll watch the second one. That was the third one that we first put on. This one is the second one. Happy Halloween, motherfucker! Oh yeah, Texas Chainsaw Massacre was the shit. That's why I was like, Roadhouse Massacre? I don't think I ever heard of that one. Spooky, spooky.
If you don't mind, I'll stay out here, Father.
Don't mind, don't blame you.
I can't tell what's easy.
Yes. So Father, would be so kind.
Hurry now!
Get in with this quickly.
Not the chandelier shaking. Not the chandelier. Phantasma, bro. That is. I don't believe that's real Latin. Phantasma, my ass.
Spiritu Santo. Dio Spiritu Santo. Spiritu Santo.
This house, I'm all for a minute. Adoro, ergot, omne similissime spiritus, omne phantasma, omne incursia, satanari. Johannes in deceit, in desertum doctus est. I take.
Poltergeist is the shit. They're here. And that wasn't the second one. They're back. I can't tell if it's really low or if that's just like the background active. Can y'all hear the alarm going off too, man? There's like a fire alarm or burglary alarm going off. Outside the windows is kind of spooky. Some Halloween shit. It's all just flashing outside and shit. Hate that fucking, bro. That sound be going off all the time, bro. I hate that fucking shit. Drop the lighter.
Well, Father?
It's gone.
Are you sure?
The house would not let me stand here otherwise.
Could it be a trick? Maybe it's laying low for now.
Satan has been known to trick even priests. Lord knows he's done it to me more times than I care to admit. But not this time.
How would you know?
I just feel it in my bones.
In my bone. Oh,
He's
God
with the
damn,
house.
motherfucker. I burned myself. It was
Somewhere
Satan
there
that
must
tricked
be
me.
a young, handsome artist.
Casey, this is so much junk, Helen. We're wasting a perfectly good day.
Just set it aside for a second.
Honey, don't run around, sweetheart. Come here.
All right.
Honey, put that down.
Rhoda, look at this. This is just perfect.
Oh, bitch, you gonna take the
This
wrong
is
one home.
ugly. Yeah, that's why it's perfect. $100. Even the price is right. Helen, you're not gonna buy
$100
this.
in
this
1979 at a
monstrosity?
fucking
Of course I am. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to give it to my
fucking
sister
yard
as a
sale.
birthday
That would be
present.
crazy expensive.
You think she'll like it?
$100 for
I
that
think
piece of
she'll
shit right
understand.
now would be expensive. What the
It's
fuck?
going to make her laugh. Well, that's the point. At our age, things aren't as important as fun.
You got
It'll cost you more
$100
to
in
ship it than it's worth.
1979
I can
as
afford
on a
it.
joke.
Oh,
You deserve.
damn.
Yeah, there you go, bitch. That should have been your
Thing
first
is
warning.
sharp. Thanks.
It was letting you know.
Maybe we ought to get you a tetanus
Take me
shot.
home, bitch. I'm gonna fuck your life up.
Don't worry about it. I'll be fine.
Oh no. I love it's like not even a little bit scary, it's just weird looking. Or her finger got infected, that's wild.
Coming. Coming.
Postal International?
Oh, yeah, right here.
Okay. Go on to sign line 4 for me, please.
Sure.
That's a nasty looking finger, lady.
At my age, I've had worse.
Hope I don't. Thank you.
For real, bro. $100, dog. Get the fuck out of here. I thought it was part of the movie. I think I missed the reference because some time passed. Oh, damn. I didn't realize I was hiding myself the whole time. Oh, I can just move this? That's hilarious. I should have just did this the whole time. Boom. What did my stream do now? Ain't nobody 16 years old. It's giving me the same warning, bro. I think it's gonna kick me out again. If it does, I'll jump back on, but we'll just have to keep streaming. The only thing that doesn't fuck me up. Oh, someone's reporting? Is that what it is? Could be. Probably got some hater on here. Alright.
Boy, look at this. It's like living in the country.
It is living in the country.
It's so weird.
Outhouses and wild animals.
Very funny.
It's probably 5 miles from school.
2 miles. I used to ride my bike all the time.
Right.